Coventry United's season began with an FA Cup tie at home to Shawbury United. Josh O'Grady's sensational free kick from the right touchline gave the Red and Greens the perfect start in their tournament debut. However, Shawbury's James Askey ensured the match would go to a replay with a headed equaliser. Swung in from the left-hand side towards the far post. Chris Cox! Coventry United! The first goal of the replay is the Coventry goal! And who better to score it than Captain Fantastic, cutting in at the far post. Shawbury 0, Coventry United 1. Puts it towards the area. In comes Ellis. Stuart Ellis, good start. Ellis! What a save! Rich Morris plucks it onto the crossbar. But there's a reason why they call him England's #1, and that is why. Shining bright, the rain's pouring down. And there is a change for Shawbury. Of course, William, been able to compete. And wouldn't you know it, the floodlights have gone off. The floodlights have been turned off here. I believe that the club are only permitted to keep the floodlights on until 10:30. But we can't play the match in the dark, let's just say that. Has anyone got a torch? So the players have been instructed to leave the pitch. Well, we're being told that the lights are supposed to go off at 10:30. It's nowhere near 10:30 yet. It's 23 past. It's 23 minutes past, and the players want to get this match sorted. They want to keep on going. But we are all set to go for it all over again here at the Asprey Arena in Wolverhampton. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Coventry United fans around the world, welcome to a brand new season of Hills FM Match Day, the first match of the new Midland League Premier Division season. That is right, we have gone up a league for the first time ever. Coventry United will ply their trade in the Premier Division of the Midland League, and their first test is a big one against a team who had a fantastic cup run last year, Sporting Cowser. The 2016-17 Midland League Division 1 season begins now. We are underway at the Asprey Arena. Williams on the side of him, Kai Williams can't quite get to it. Yes, he can! We're going! Yes! Late winner for Coventry United! Kai Williams! It's the first goal of a new Premier Division season, and if this game sets the standard, we really are in for a terrific campaign. Coventry United leave it late, but have they just taken the 3 points? Kai, crikey, we don't do things by halves, do we?
I know, literally. I didn't expect it. I don't know, man. Don't know what to say. Just don't know what to say.
Well, it must have been a little bit disappointing for you after the way you finished last season to start on the bench today. That must have given you a bit more ammo in coming on to try and prove everyone wrong and prove why you deserve to start next time out.
Yeah, exactly. So I was so eager to come on. I was on the sub line just waiting to come on to show prove myself and have a chance, just to have one chance at goal and score, and it happened today.
Now Kevin Thornton on the left-hand side appeals of handball. Fall on deaf ears as far as the referee is concerned. Kai Williams now tries to put it through on goal, and here's Brian Love. Goalkeeper comes out. Brian Love rounds in and puts it into the bottom corner. And Brian Love gives Coventry United an early advantage. Too easy for Coventry United there. Brian Love has been in supreme form in pre-season and grabs his first goal of the new league campaign. Rounding the goalkeeper, Richard Froggatt. And a long ball looking for Kyle Williams, maybe a little bit too powerful for him. In fact, no, Williams does keep it in. Crossing opportunity. Can he beat his man? Yes, he can. Still going, Kyle Williams. Puts it towards goal. Oh, you beauty! Pick that one out! Kyle Williams, where were you hiding that one, son? What an absolute belter by Kyle Williams. Coventry United lead Roaster by 2-0. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I've got that one on camera. Rob Ritchie-Smith caught in possession. And Josh O'Grady with space. Josh O'Grady! Brilliant parry there from Richard Froggatt. Long range over there from Josh O'Grady. Must have heard us. He hasn't scored so far this season. That's only been 2 hours, but for Josh O'Grady, that's an eternity. But Morris makes a mistake there as he comes for the ball, and he's conceded. Has he? No! How has he missed? How on earth has he missed? United. Moran plays a 1-2 with Josh O'Grady. O'Grady gets it once again. Might try and curl one in here. Josh O'Grady. Oh! Wow! Whoa! 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 Josh O'Grady, I tell you what! We saw an absolute screamer from Kyle Williams on Tuesday night. That one's just rivaled it! O'Grady saying to Williams, everything you can do, I can do better. Going to do here, plays in Antonio Williams, opportunity for a shot, brilliant save, McBride! McBride entered it at the near post! Well, Antonio Williams had a fantastic effort, well saved by Amric Verdi. As Verdi was getting to his feet, there was Brown to just squeeze it in at the near post with a low header. It's going to be his ball. Can he get Litchfield back into this game? Goal here. Puts it in, and it has gone in! It's touched in there by Craig Marshall! It's 2-1. Got plenty of time here and plays it onto the left wing with Lewis Hudson. Williams wants it. He plays to Thornton, takes away from the defender. Shooting opportunity into the air now. Roberts-Duna finish it! Yes, he will! Muzzy and Duna make sure that United head through. Roberts begged with for Roaster. United have a home tie in the next round. And Muzzy and Dina with a cool, calm, low finish inside the area. O'Grady puts it back to Thornton. Thornton's there with him still. Josh O'Grady into the area. Will it be for the Coventry United with Kevin Thornton? Squares it, and it's put! Josh O'Grady at the double. Well, this Coventry United cake is getting bigger and bigger by the moment. We had the cake, then we had the icing, then now we've got the cherry. We're going to need icing sugar next. And Nduna intercepts it. Muzzy Nduna, could this be 5? Dodges his man, and is it a penalty kick? The referee's giving a penalty. Kevin Thornton steps up. Fantastic 5 for Coventry United. Low and hard to the left of the goalkeeper. And as the fans say, it's the old 5. Quainer finishes the job looking for Shane Benjamin, the captain. It's it back to Jara. Still going because of an opportunity here. Coburn, wheel, back to Coburn. Shooting opportunity, tries to put it through for Benjamin, and then comes wheel! And it's 1-0! Early goal for Coleshill Town! Cox dives up to get it, and United have conceded again! Cox missed with a header, and it's put in. It's put in by Simeon Coburn. No, driving to the bottom corner. Coventry fans are going to be saying, oh my God, on the way home, not for the right reasons, as Rathbone gets ready to hit this one. Wow! Well, that just caps it off. For the 3rd match in a row, we have seen a sensational strike fly into the top corner, but this time it's an opposition player, and it's the substitute Dean Rathbone. Into the area, it could well be a 4th, and it is! Who scored that? And it's a 4th goal for Coleshill Town. And it's another substitute in, Mikael Beckley, putting it in off the post. Coventry United look to get back on track after a tough week. A 4-0 defeat at Coleshill, coupled with their abandoned match against AFC Wolverhampton, meant the Red and Greens were starting to fall behind in the league. Boldmere St Michael's were the visitors at Sphinx Drive, but it was the Mikes who took the spoils on this night. United had an early penalty shout turned down when last season's top scorer Josh O'Grady was bundled to the floor in the box. The ref looked unimpressed and no spot kick was given. Towards the end of a barren first half, Kai Williams so nearly took advantage of an error from goalkeeper Liam Mayer, the young attacker unable to find the net just before half-time. But there was the Mikes who took the lead early after the break. Midfielder Josh Skinner caught Rich Morris off his line and found the top corner in spectacular fashion. Skinner wanted the copy of his goal, while Morris was far from happy. United failed to find an equaliser and never really looked like they had an answer to the visitors. Boldmere sealed the win 15 minutes from time as Joseph Housel headed home unmarked at the far post. Work to do for United ahead of the biggest game in the club's history, an FA Cup tie with Bedworth on Saturday. Crossing on to you now for Jordan Archer. Imagine trolling himself as he cuts in, and Morris is like, go in! What on earth happened there? It's an absolute howler for Rich Morris. Jordan Archer allowed to strike a goal after cutting in. It seemed like a simple save for Rich Morris, but it's gone in. It's bundled in of the Coventry United goalkeeper. The corner being put in, ahead towards goal! Chris Cox! And it's just over the crossbar. Best chance of the game for Coventry United. Is that the kick-start that he needs to get back into this? Gray swings this one in. At the far post is Chris Cox! Oh no! Just across the face of goal! It's still in play. Belle's got to try and get this one away. I thought that one was curling in. Blythe loses it, and now Josh O'Grady, opportunity to go, swings it in, O'Grady over the crossbar, two fantastic efforts to goal, but still, Coventry United unable to convert. Big penalty area now is Daniel Craney, bottom corner, 2-0. Daniel Craney with his 8th goal in League and Cup this season. And Bedworth United have taken control of this FA Cup tie. It's a mountain to climb now for Coventry United. From the pressure, and Prinzel slips and slides in, and that will be a free kick. Taking down Luke Rowe. That could well be a yellow card.
Keeper, you've got to boot it!
And a red card for Rob Prinzel. Under the head of Cox, heads it towards goal. Now Cox trying to get it again. Appears of a high boot, and what's he given? Is he given a penalty? I think he's given a penalty. Well, it's a high boot. It's inside the penalty area. The referee hasn't pointed to the spot. But the referee, I think he's given an indirect free kick inside the penalty area. It was inside the box. It was a high boot. That's got to be a penalty. But the referee's given a free kick. I'm sorry, that's a disgrace. And Cox completely wastes the free kick. Straight into the car park. Porter, the first touch goes against him, and here's Gift Musa. He's got Williams in front of him. Kai Williams couldn't get the first touch, but he's still going. Kai Williams! Third goal of the season for Kai Williams. And a fist pump of relief for Terry Anderson. Will that goal spark a turnaround at Coventry United? 3 consecutive defeats in the last 3 games, but Williams' goal has given Coventry United the perfect platform to go after another victory.
So you go with that.
Here's Liam Hurst. Manages to work his way past Boitos, and offside calls there against well, it's a goal. There were offside calls there against Shepshed, but it's a goal. I believe it's been put in by Ben Hazley. Were calls for offside against, I believe it was Liam Reid with the cross across the face of goal. And it was tapped home by Ben Hazley. I've got to say, it looked offside to me, but I wasn't too sure why play was continuing. But there we go, it's 1-1. The fullback puts this one in towards the far post, headed away easily by Muzzy and Duna. Now Levy Porter tries to put it back into the penalty area. Has a chance now if Hazley can get on the end of this one, and it's in! A deflected effort in, I believe it was Hazley again. Well, Coventry United have collapsed in this second half. Once again, frailties at the back cost United. Several options in the box waiting to plant a header into the top corner. Cox tries to get there. Seems to have taken a push from behind, but now it's give Musa! Well, it took a deflection on the way through. But Coventry United have got the equaliser swiftly. Well, it was a striker goal from Musa. I'm not sure he got the final touch. He definitely took a deflection on the way through. Whether it's from a Shepshed player or a Coventry one, I'm not sure. But Musa took a swing at it and it paid off. Shepshed 2, Coventry 2.
Don't tell Elmo though.
And here we go. Racing Club Warwick of the Midland League Division 1 taking on the Premier Division side of Coventry United, and immediately United have gained possession. Kyle Williams on the ball on the left hand side, puts it across now. Well done. Coventry United. What the hell? Oh my God. Well, what a way to return to first team action. Ben Mackey with the easiest of finishes across the left-hand wing. Cavissel Cox unable to deal with it, and there was the former Coventry City youngster Ben Mackey to poke it home. He's beaten late with a little short burst. Now Ben Mackey in the penalty area. Mackey! Yeah! Missing from them, and he's hit 2 in 20 minutes. Welcome back, Ben Mackey. Racing Club Warwick 0, Coventry United 2. Now this is a Coventry United 0 and love.
Leave a smoke or two.
Yeah, but
By Brady to Kyle Williams, back to O'Grady, will swing his way towards the far post, and Mackey! What an astounding first half for Ben Mackey. He opens the scoring within 15 seconds of the start. And before the close of the first period, nods home the trifecta. Racing for Warwick now. It's the Ben Mackey show in the FA Dance.
I wouldn't go so far as that, I'll tell you that.
Go on if it goes!
He was give it away. Hand the ball and give it away. Watch that tree.
Yes!
Moodham pops it forward looking for Josh O'Grady. Here is O'Grady. He's passed one. O'Grady into the penalty area. Saved well, but there's Kai Williams! Coventry United strike early. And it is Kai Williams who opens the scoring. O'Grady with a decent effort at goal. Should have been a simple catch for Lewis Williams. Horrell taking the ball away from Ben Mackey, but United go back now, and Mackey with a shooting opportunity is forced to the left-hand side. He puts it across goal, and there's number 2 for Kai Williams. Defensive calamity at the back for the home side, and Williams once again is there to pick up the spoils. 2 goals for Williams, neither one of them were what you'd call sensational, but they all count. Shovcock looking for Hansen. Hansen tripped from behind there by O'Grady, but he's through. Hansen still going, puts it into the penalty area. Now Pinder. Cross headed away by Decory, but it's only found Phillips. Phillips takes a tumble. Penalty. Joe Phillips shoved to the ground from behind. Up steps Matt Pinder. How are your nerves? They're just fine. Bottom corner. Cool as you like. Thornton looking for some options now. He's got Beckley in space on the right-hand side. Lofted ball will find Beckley. Good control. And he takes it away from Mason beautifully and cuts in for Ben Mackey. K turns around. Ben Mackey! Beautiful football! Coventry United take a well-deserved advantage. And Ben Mackey gets his first home goal for Coventry United. And you've got to give a lot of plaudits there to Kevin Thornton for a cracking ball onto the right-hand side, finding Beckley, turning his man, puts it into the penalty area. Mackey turns the defender and puts it home into the near corner. Cracking goal. Great move from Coventry United. Thornton under pressure from Scott Powell. He's forced back. He gives the ball to Jean Decory. Decory just able to keep it away from Barrett. Chris Cox into the area. Mikael Beckley. He's got options in the centre. Beckley tries to find Kai Williams. Concise feed. Ben Mackey! He fires it over the crossbar from close range. 2 opportunities to pull it into the net. You'd bet your house on both of them going in. It's put in. It's head towards goal by Cox! Perfect header in off his bonds. Chris Cox makes sure the United go through. Coventry United 2, Wednesfield 0. The perfect corner routine. And what a birthday present that is for the man who celebrated his birthday on Tuesday. Mackey wants him, he's put it through. Mikael Beckley could make it free here, puts it across. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, so close. Well, from here it looked like it was going on its way into the bottom corner, but Beckley's attempt strikes the upright. Lawrence puts in across from the right-hand side, and it's headed onto the crossbar by Matthew Hardiman. Lax defending there from Coventry United. The Gray tries to whip this one in. It's cleared in the near post by Flowers. The Corey will head it to Hudson. Another crossing opportunity. He's worked his way, passes opposite number 3. Hudson still going, and saved by the goalkeeper. And O'Grady puts the rebound over the crossbar. Is it up to Thornton and back to O'Grady? Shooting opportunity now for Josh O'Grady. Oh, it's on the top corner! The wait is over! Josh O'Grady's first league goal of the season. We've had to wait for it, but it was well worth the wait. O'Grady finds the top scorer. That's what we want to see. We haven't seen the best of him so far this season, but Josh O'Grady is off the mark in the Midland League Premier Division and in some style. Is that the goal the Catalyst at United need? And Thornton into the penalty area now, takes the pass to the defender. Wow, what a mark! 2-0! Kevin Thornton joins in the fun. Incredible run from Thornton into the penalty area. Beats 1, beats 2, boom! Past the goalkeeper. Well, goals are like buses in Coventry. You wait for one for half an hour, then two come along at once. And it's Kevin Thornton who makes it 2-0 for Coventry United. What a couple of minutes for the red and greens. He's got the ball. They may try from long range here, deflected and into the net! Josh O'Grady's waited 2 months for a lead goal, and now he's got 2 in a game. Josh O'Grady makes it 3-0. Had a helping hand on the way through from the leg of a Brockton defender, but O'Grady will not care one jot about that. Coventry United 3, Brockton 0. Wilson, under pressure from the core, he's being forced back into his defence. Taylor. Coleman tried to let that go forward to Morris, but Dell with an opportunity now as he cuts into the penalty area and makes it 3-1. Coleman's got to take the blame for that one, allowing the ball to run past him, believing there was no one there. But Dominic Dell able to pick up the ball and slide it past Rich Morris. And there, a very rare error there from Jamie Coleman, allowing Brockton to get themselves on the score sheet. Is it the start of a comeback or a consolation goal? We'll have to wait and see. There's Josh O'Grady once again cutting in, tries to lay off Cox, and here is Chris Cox. He's past one defender, Chris Cox! Bottom corner! You don't keep them out. Chris Cox rounds it off with a goal. That's 2 goals in 2 games with the skipper. Low and hard into the bottom corner. Coventry United have been dominant today, and it shows on the score sheet. Coventry United 4, Brockton 1. And Thornton tried to put it forward to O'Grady, but now it's a ball up line by St Andrews, and Brennan trying to make his way into the penalty area. Cross is put in, and it was so nearly an own goal there as Hudson slid in. It looked like it was heading for the net, but it was put onto the post. I'm not sure whether it took a touch through one from Morris on the way through, but Hudson was very lucky there. Mooden's got it now, he's got O'Grady in front of him, and a lovely bit of skill there to dodge the challenge of Sam Hollis. Moodham blocked well, but he's got the ball once again. Crossing opportunity, Moodham, and it's gone down to Mikael Beckley! Oh, it's off the line! Off the line from Perry Johnson. What a chance for Coventry United, but Pierre Moodham, what an unstoppable run from the right back. Morgan tries to take away from Thornton. United have got it back now, and O'Grady puts it through. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper is Ben Mackey! Into the centre of the net! Goal for Coventry United! Ben Mackey with a finish! And what a ball through the heart of the defence from Josh O'Grady. Coventry United break the deadlock at Canal Street. O'Grady on the edge of the area, and now Lewis Hudson. Oh, he could have had a go himself, but still chance for O'Grady! Josh O'Grady seals the victory for Coventry United! United! Cue now as United on the back foot. Towers will strike one, a goal, and it's gone in. Well, I've got to say, I wasn't expecting that to find the net, but well, it certainly was the curse of the commentator. After 500 minutes, David Allen is beaten. And it's Keaton Towers who gives St Andrews an early advantage at Canal Street. Ball forward there by Peace, and Hitchcock. Hodgkinson onside, puts it into the penalty area, and that will be 2-0. Disappointing start for Coventry United, and that was Dan Henfrey finding the net. After just 10 minutes, United find themselves 2 goals down. And the wealth of experience showing for the Drews at Canal Street. St Andrews lose the ball, and striding away now is Palmer. May try and pull it through the middle now. An opportunity now for Cayman Francis Baloo. Oh, beautiful strike into the far top corner. Take a bow, incredible run, and even better shot from United's number 7, Cayman Francis Baloo.
Oh, get it in. Yes, finally.
Offside, yeah. Just their FA Cup final.
Maybe it's the FA Cup, yeah.
It's fucking a yard offside! Fucking concentrate! Be disciplined! Kevin! Fucking rider! Discipline! Ref! Fucking go to do his job, not talking! Wait! Relax, look!
Not Branty.
Yeah, keep it! Keep it!
Hughes, come on. I don't believe it. I don't know. Can't believe it's 3-0 now, though. There's me thinking it'll be 0-0.
Come on, United!
Come here a minute!
Can't believe it's 3-0 now. 2-0? I thought it was 3. I swear I thought 3.
Osborne will sort in the pressure. They've got to try and get away from their own territory. Punted forward by Dobson. He's looking for Sanger. Shields trying to hook it away, but still found Sanger. He's got options in the centre on the penalty area, and it's put in. It's volleyed home by Cameron Peters. Well taken goal from the young number 9, and a cracking cross from Jordan Sanger. Chance to have Peters to cross it, and now here's Isaiah Osborne across goal, and Sanger into the roof of the net. That's 2-0. Jordan Sanger has made one and scored one for Walsall. United have everyone but Mikael Beckley in their defensive area. It's struck towards goal, and that is a third. A fantastic free kick from Ginley. Well, the young man born in Coventry has scored against one of his city's teams. And you've got to say, what a finish from the young winger on loan from Burnley. With 5 minutes to go until half-time, Pierre Moodim. He's passed 2 challenges. Moodim still going. Beckley tries to bring a goal. Beckley, get on! Mikael Beckley with 2 chances to put it in the net and couldn't take either of them. The first time he tried a cheeky back heel. Well saved the near post by Paul Evans, but as Mikael Beckley was stumbling, the ball came back to him. But his posture certainly wasn't correct, and he couldn't turn the ball into the net.
Keep going!
He's off. He's off.
Should be. Get him off.
Second yellow.
Get him off. What can you do? Around the ref.
Shoved him into the ball, I think. But that's it.
He was only light and ref. He'd been working for West Midlands Travel. See you, mate. Thanks for coming. Josh.
He is more or less working.
Jesus! Bloody clown.
He seemed to get up pretty quickly, didn't he?
It's got to be red, red.
When they were tennis.
Yeah!
Very rarely seen.
Bye-bye!
Not long, not long.
So Grady leaves it to tonight's skipper, Thornton. Oh, it's at the crossbar! It was tipped over by the goalkeeper, I believe. It went out off the crossbar, and so he took a touch off a corner. Now it's gone out for a corner kick. Thornton, now Glasgow, tries to lob it over the defence, looking for Simeon Townsend. Townsend will get there first before Smith. He's taken out, and it's a penalty! Penalty to Coventry United. Leighton Smith came out of his goal to stop Simeon Townsend. He's brought the number 9 down, and it's a penalty kick, and you've got to say the goalkeeper will be lucky to stay on the field after that. Kevin Thornton lining up against Leighton Smith, and it's into the bottom corner, and Coventry United take the lead. Powerful penalty, low and hard. Keeper didn't stand a chance, and Kevin Thornton gives Coventry United a 1-0 advantage. It's going to be O'Gray to whip it in on the right-hand side. It's put in, let's head towards goal. It's still an opportunity now with Oshuni into the roof of the net from close range. A spectacular celebration from Dylan Oshuni, his first goal for Coventry United. Calamitous defending by Quan. United catching them off guard, and Dylan Oshuni firing through the hands of Leighton Smith. And just over a minute after the start of the second half, it's now Coventry United 2, Quan 0. On the same night that Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump go head-to-head in the US presidential election, we present a very different battle here on Coventry United Match Day tonight. But this one, however, is half as controversial and twice as interesting. Welcome to another edition of Coventry United Match Day with Liam Cook, and today we are coming to you live from the beautiful ground known as the Loughborough University Stadium. Seriously, lads and lasses, if you're not here, you really should be. It's a fantastic facility, and we're sat in the main stand. We've got a cracking view up here, and we are ready for another thrilling night of non-league football action. Glasgow puts through Pierre Moodham. He's got Shuddy and Townsend in the centre, tries to find Simeon Townsend. Good save. It's still in now. It's Moodham, crosses it, and the defence just able to block it. But how are Coventry United not in front? Was it a great save? Was it poor finishing? It may have been a little bit of both. Conor O'Keefe able to get it away with his leg. Moodham tried to keep it in. He did just about, but the Loughborough defence, they built a big purple and pink wall in front of that goal and were just able to keep the ball away from the goal line. It remains 0-0. Three options in the centre, including Simeon Townsend, gets his head to it. Townsend into the bottom corner! Simeon Townsend with a powerful volley, and Coventry United are in front after just 10 minutes. Shooting's first attempt with a header didn't quite find its mark, but there was Simeon Townsend to fire home for Coventry United with a powerful volley. Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance, and Coventry United take an early lead at the Loughborough University Stadium. Referee blows. It is Thornton. Strikes it well and tipped over the goal by Conor O'Keefe. Superb save with the right glove of the Loughborough number 1. Thornton picked up that corner beautifully, but O'Keefe was not going to be beaten again. O'Grady Langford tries to make a nuisance of himself. It's Josh O'Grady into the area, still going. Josh O'Grady, pass one, pass two. Brilliant save at the near post by Connor O'Keefe. An outstanding display by this number 1. Sanusi tries to put the United man off his stride. Fantastic run here by Dylan Notshudi. The cross meets no one except for Welch, but O'Grady brings it back. Good chance in the area, and that's a penalty to Coventry United as Mitchell Welch brings down Josh O'Grady. And Coventry United have a golden opportunity to make it 2-0. And it will be Chris Cox to step up against Connor O'Keefe. And it's slid into the bottom corner. Beautiful from Chris Cox. He may have been playing at centre-back today, but that was a striker's finish. Otshudi on the edge of the area. Made throw in here. Otshudi, good challenge. Glasgow strikes! Beautiful! Fantastic goal, Tommy Glasgow. Game, set and match. Third goal to Coventry United. Glasgow with a composed volley into the far corner. Fantastic, sensational from Tommy Glasgow. Low free kick by Johnson. On the edge of the area is Davis. Strikes. Oh, what a goal! Fantastic strike from Jason Davis. 3-1. Turns and fires it into the far top corner from the edge of the box. We've seen some cracking goals tonight. And that was right up there. Jason Davis adding a little bit of gloss to an otherwise disappointing scoreline for Loughborough.
Gilbert back heels it well for Fulton. Valance down the right. Otshudi wants it. He'll put it into the centre with Simeon Townsend, surrounded by white shirts. Is ultimately dispossessed. But the ball from Naylor only finds his opposite number 8, Glasgow. O'Grady will strike. Oh, what a goal! Josh O'Grady, where was he hiding that? Incredible goal from Josh O'Grady. And Coventry United take the lead shortly before the break. Lofted ball into the air looking for De Brewer. It's come through to Naylor over the top. Close range strike there from Naylor. Really should have scored. Lovely ball down the right hand side. Opportunity for Merritt to get it in, puts it in. And it's struck towards goal. Oh, and it's tipped wide by Joe Connor. Brilliant save. United number 1. Nick Farmer, the captain, coming so close to putting his side level. An incredible save down to his left-hand side by the veteran shot stopper. Striding away, Cooper. Options left and right and finds De Brewer with space. Cuts into the penalty area. Will he try and cut one? Finds Cooper again. Save well by the leg of Connor, and Reeves couldn't get to the rebound. Hina getting closer and closer to finding that equaliser, and eventually the return ball from Reeves only falls into the hands of Connor. Marriott take the throw in. Plays a 1-2 with Hall. It's going to the penalty area. Should be an easy gather. Oh, it's not! It's headed in! It's headed into the net! It's Joe Naylor! Joe Naylor heads home, and it's 1-1 at the town ground. Joe Connor came for it. He didn't gather it, and it's headed in off the crossbar by Joe Naylor. With surely the last chance of normal time, a couple of minutes of injury time to play.
Right on penalty spot. Deliver.
Marriott fires it into the penalty area. Who's going to get a hand in it first? It's headed towards goal. And it's in! It's in! Hina Tanner won it! Hina grabbed it! And it's Matthew Bryan! Matthew Bryan's won it for Hina! The substitutes won it! Into the bottom corner! Matthew Bryan steals the win and breaks Coventry United hearts! Hina Town 2, Coventry United 1! Here's Gilbert towards the far post. It's kept in by O'Grady. Ball put in, and Love saved on the line! Ryan and Love with the whole goal to aim at, but he finds the chest of Joe McCormack. Well, it's moments like that that indicate it's just not your day.
Let's see what Prince can do. Usually it's either Thornton or O'Grady having a go.
Strong wall, boys.
Let's see what centre-back Rob Prinzel can do with this free kick. That's what he can do! Goal! Low and hard, past the goalkeeper, Coventry United take the lead. Move over, Kevin Thornton, see you later, Josh O'Grady. There's a new set-piece taker in town, and his name's Rob Prinzel. And here comes Craig Stevens. Good challenge at the end by It's a long-range strike and Tidwell got the equaliser. I wasn't expecting that one. It's Craig Stevens. Cox making the challenge. Stevens got on the ball, tried his luck and found the far bottom corner. And Coventry United have been pegged back. It's through to Thornton. Thornton goes to ground. Penalty. Penalty Coventry United. Well, that didn't last long. Tirada have only equalised just a minute ago, and already the men have shot themselves in the foot and handed United their lead back. It's Cox. It's just 60 seconds after losing their lead, they've got it back. Coventry United 2, Tidwell 1. Captain's goal for Chris Cox. Glasgow. Beautiful through ball down the right hand side. Moody can put this one in here. It's still Pierre Moody!
Hey! Good goal.
3, Tidwell 1, and a goal of his own making.
That's how he bloody did something.
Can he get this one into the penalty area, or will he just keep it in the corner? Townsend forced away from the box and plays it to Josh O'Grady. It's forward once again. Simeon Townsend. Can he make it 4? Takes it around the goal.
Yes!
4, Tidwell 1, and Simeon Townsend gets in on the fun. And he makes sure that the defenders aren't stealing all of the goals tonight. There's O'Grady, he's got Prinzel up there with him. Puts it through to Hammond.
Go on, son!
Still going Hammond, still going.
Go on!
What a chance now for Coventry United.
Go on!
Cox lays it off, it's Hammond, and now
Go on, it's gotta be.
The old 5 is completed! And Josh O'Grady means that we have 5 different scorers for the Red and Greens, and what a performance in the second half for Coventry United. We started the second half at just 1-0. 5 goals later, it's 5-1 to Coventry United. What a second half. Long ball forward, looking for Townsend. It's fallen to Shuddy on the left-hand side. Will he try and cut in? He will. It's Shuddy still going. Lays it off for Thornton. If he can get there, he can't. But there's Simeon Townsend. Brilliant save, Brendan Bunn. At point-blank range. Bunn was caught out by the initial effort as Shuddy tried to put it into the area for Kevin Thornton. He managed to scramble across his goal and parry away the strike from Townsend, just as it looked like the goal was gaping. It will be a corner kick from the right-hand side. The danger is not over yet for the Red and Greens. Hawker whips one in. Morris punches. It's still in there, and it's a goal. Highgate lead. David Edwards with the goal. Morris came to clear, and it came to a Highgate man who whipped it over the defence. And there was David Edwards to add the finishing touch into an empty net. Hawker, Brown, Astley. Here's Dale Edwards down the left-hand side. Lovely 1-2 there with Marco Adagio. Edwards whips it in, and that's 2-0. That's a wonderful goal. Fantastic from Highgate. And Lee Brown heads it home. An unstoppable move from Highgate. And you've got to say, although it was a terrific header from Brown, it was an incredible run from Dale Edwards, and a wonderful cross as well. Takes around one Highgate player, can take around another. Lovely 1-2 there between Shuddy and Thornton forced down, penalty kick. Thornton forced down from behind. United have a lifeline. It's Cox versus Brandon Bunn. Cox strikes and saved! Brilliant save down to his right-hand side by Brandon Bunn.
United retain possession though. Glasgow, lofted ball, looks for Kevin Thornton, and Thornton is pushing the area. It's a second penalty, and it's once again Kevin Thornton who goes to the ground. I believe it was Macaulay Manning who made the challenge, and Coventry United have a second opportunity at a spot kick. It's going to be the best bid in the business to put Coventry United on the score sheets. And Thornton able to get the ball away from Brendan Bunn in order to start the game quickly. A perfect penalty from Thornton, as Thornton is trying to dribble the ball towards the centre circle. Highgate players are trying to stop him from doing so. But Thornton sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Prinzel long ball. He's looking for Dylan Otshudi. Beautiful control into the area. Otshudi, will he go on his own? Otshudi, he's passed one across goal. Townsend! He's put it wide! Simeon Townsend coming so close. Incredible work from Dylan Otshudi. Point blank range for Townsend, but he couldn't make the contact. Towards the far post, headed over. It's still in play. Overhead kick back into the area, and what a save! What a save from Rich Morris! Hawker's corner. And it's in! It's headed home! Morris came through, but he couldn't gather it, and that's it! Game over. With 8 minutes to go. And Highgate have put this game to bed. The loyal red and green faithful backing their boys all the way. Could they see a first goal here? Simeon Townsend is brought down by the goalkeeper. It's a penalty. Simeon Townsend tripped by Aidan Stone as he tried to round the goalkeeper one-on-one, and that is a spot kick to the red and greens. Now, United had 2 penalties on Saturday. One was missed by Chris Cox. The second was scored by Kevin Thornton. It was the first penalty United have missed since March. Let's see how the red and greens do this time, and it is going to be Kevin Thornton. Kevin Thornton, formerly of Coventry City and Brighton, to name a few, steps up. Can he give United an early advantage? You bet he can. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Kevin Thornton scores for Coventry United 10 minutes in. Cross charge down by Briscoe, but Edwards gets the ball back. Second challenge made by Hudson. Clearance made only as far as Daniel Lomas, the captain. Cross is put in. And will it go in? It's in the crossbar. And head back to his goalkeeper by Rob Prinzel. Boy, oh boy, Bronson came close. I believe it was Paul McMahon with the effort. Applewhite. Lomas, will he strike from here? He will, you know. And he's struck the crossbar. That was a try and a half from Daniel Lomas. Scott tries to cut in. He's still going. He's still going. Brought down. And it's a penalty, I believe, is it? Or was it on the edge of the area? Oh, our only goal so far has been from a spot kick. Will the equaliser come from the penalty spot as well, as David Ablewhite steps up against Rich Morris? And it's saved! Yeah! And the rebound's put home! Yeah! The rebound's put in! Rich Morris with a great save, first time round. But it was, he's Josh Wilson.
Keep it going. Come on.
An equalising goal. Josh Wilson scores. And it's 1-1. Head forward by Jevons. And it's fired towards goal, chipped over the crossbar. Scott Jevons with a long-range volley. And it's tipped over by Rich Morris. Townsend failing to clear the ball, and it nearly gifted Lytown the first goal of the match. Thornton. Hudson's through on the left-hand side, but Thornton plays it through the middle. Lovely 1-2 of Kai Williams. It's Kevin Thornton. Say well. Lucky. Oh, it's just cleared. Just cleared in time by Sam Mills. But it's still alive. O'Grady, will he strike? No, he won't. He'll let it off for Lewis Hudson. Still going United. Hudson. Shouted away from the area by Matt Johnson. Makes the run in. Hudson puts it in. And it's carried at the near post by Dean Coleman. Thornton long ball, and O'Grady is onside here with space in front of him. It's Josh O'Grady, plays one in for Kai Williams, offside! It won't count, it's offside! It's into the net, but it will not count. Josh O'Grady could have tried himself, but decided to be unselfish. Laid one on a plate for Kai Williams. The only problem was Williams had strayed into an offside position. The goal will not count. And it was a wonderful ball down the right-hand side, but still a chance over. Grady will strike one, and it's in! Mistake rectified! Josh O'Grady catches Kieran Blackburn off guard. The keeper trying to reposition himself. O'Grady sees an opening, and he takes it in some style. Coventry United have taken the lead, and this one will count. Sam Hunt plays the ball down the left-hand side. Here's Ham. Can he beat Prinzel? Still going. Ham will struggle from long range and tipped over the goal by Rich Morris. He had to be on his toes for that one.
Come out!
Transformed the game. That match ended 0-0. Long range strike, and it's in. It's gone in. Craig Jones has struck one low and hard. I thought that Rich Morris had got that one, but it has. It's gone straight under him.
Slow motion.
Well, it wasn't a strike that I imagine would cause much of a headache for Rich Morris. It seems as if it would have been a comfortable save, but it's gone into the bottom corner. And Craig Jones has scored. It's 1-1. A goal out of nowhere for Westfields. Head away by Glover, but it's come back to O'Grady for Coventry United. Valance there with him, cross is put in, Ben Mackey, onside, lifts it over the goalkeeper, will it go to the net? No, it won't! Just wide! Oh, I thought for a split second there it was going to duck under the crossbar and into the net, but that net wouldn't bulge, the ball went wide. Mackey lays it on a plate for Tommy Glasgow, off the line, but Josh O'Grady, how didn't he score? Goalkeeper saves it, it's a corner kick. 2 bites to the chair for Coventry United, they couldn't grab the goal. Onto the left now where Ben Vance, good hold up play from O'Grady to allow United space. And Glasgow takes a deflection onto the crossbar. The strike from Glasgow may well have been heading for the net, but the deflection from the Walsall defender takes it onto the woodwork. The Walsall defender tries a long ball of his own towards Butlin. This one's a little bit better. It's set towards goal, and it's well saved by Rich Morris, and Morris will gather that one. As Ramiro Hutton, with an opportunity in front of goal, didn't make the most of it. Decory intercepts in the centre circle, forward to Courtney Cameron, striding forward, ball to the right hand side, catches out the defender, it's forward to Josh O'Grady. Will he try on himself? He will, you know, and it's in! It's in! What a goal by Josh O'Grady! It looked as if it was going over the crossbar, but the dip on that, incredible! Josh O'Grady, goal number 6 of the season, the last season's top scorer. Has the old Josh O'Grady returned? Right. Looks to put in the cross. Can he pass Valance? Right, makes the cross. And what a save! Point blank range by Rich Morris. It's still alive. And it's towards goal. And it's saved again by Rich Morris. Incredible goalkeeping. Coleman nods it over to Chris Cox, who slides it away beautifully from Ben Steen. Valance, long ball, beautiful. Finds Josh O'Grady, very similar to the long ball we played on Tuesday night. O'Grady taken out. Free kick. Free kick, Coventry United on the edge of the penalty area. Right on the edge of the box. Very close to being a penalty kick there. The conduct taking place right on the edge of the white line. In fact, no, he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. I mean, it looked to me, it was very close. It was very close indeed, but the referee has indeed given a spot kick to Coventry United. It was close, but
Nowhere near the fucking box.
O'Grady tripped, and can Chris Cox punish Walsall? He missed his last penalty, and he's missed this one, but the rebound goes in! The rebound goes in, and it's Rob Prinzel who finishes the job. A second penalty miss in a row for Chris Cox, well saved by Arnold, but the second goal has come. Is this club record winless run about to come to an end? Coventry United 2, Walsall Wood 0. The miss from Cox, the strike from Rob Prinzel, and breathing room for the Red and Greens. Jepson forward to Ashungba, the captain. Plenty of space onto the left-hand side now. It's Gould once again, the substitute who came on for Malonga early in the first half. Jepson switches it onto the right-hand side now. Maver, first-time pass. It's a 1-2. Oh, what a goal! Fantastic football! And Niall Maver gives Quorn an incredible goal and an early lead in the second half. Champagne football from Quorn. And that is the definition of a Christmas cracker. Now Rob Prinzel takes it around Maver, sprinting away from the fence. Chip pass looking for Ben Mackey. It will fall to Mackey. Mackey one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he's missed it. An opportunity like that, a player of Ben Mackey's calibre should be burying that opportunity. I'm not sure whether it hit the post or hit the brick wall behind the goal, but the crucial matter is that Ben Mackey did not convert. Oh, and here comes Gould striding towards goal, and that's 2-0. Gould in acres of space, cool as you like. The substitute comes good. And is that game over at Farley Way? Quorn 2, Coventry United 0. A composed goal by Gould. Now Moodim. Can he get one into the area here? Checks his run. Moodim still with the ball despite a challenge from Gould. It's now Courtney Cameron. He'll strike. What a goal! Pick that one out! Well, we've been saying it through this game. Sooner or later, one of those long strikes from Cameron is going to find the back of the net. And bingo, he's only gone and done it. Courtney Cameron with a sensational strike, and Coventry United are right back in this one. 10 minutes to go, the final push. Can the Red and Green snatch a point? Because we don't condone diving, but in this sort of situation, United will take whatever they can get. But that's an option to seal the game for Nick Gould, and he's fluffed it. A brilliant opportunity with Gould in space on the left-hand side, and he's put it wide of Morris's far post. Cox, Moodim. He's got Williams forward. He's found Kai Williams in the penalty area. It's Williams, puts it towards Moodim. And that's with Muzzy and Duna. And it's well saved by Smith, still alive. Moodim keeps it in. Pierre Moodim. It's the battle of the fullbacks here. It's a corner kick. Courtney Cameron. And he whipped in from the left-hand side. Whipped in. It's towards O'Grady. O'Grady takes touchdown. Kai Williams! He's given it. He's given the goal. Sphinx are furious. But Coventry United have taken the lead in bizarre circumstances. And it's the top scorer, Kai Williams, who opens the scoring on Boxing Day. Well, the cross put in by Courtney Cameron. O'Grady forced down. The ball came to Williams. He may have been in an offside position, but the referee allowing the goal to stand. He's put the ball into the net. Sphinx are not happy at all, but the goal will stand, and the Red and Greens lead. It's going to be whipped in by Woodward. Towards the near post. It's headed. Oh no, it's in! It's a goal, it's in! Well, two players are claiming it, it's 1-1, but Blackmore's claiming he got a touch on it. It was the initial drive towards the goal. But Blackmore touches it in. That's a Reece Blackmore goal. Coventry United have been pegged back. It's 1-1. The corner flicked towards goal. I believe it was put towards goal by Jamie McAteer, but Blackmore with a crucial touch diverting it past Joe Connor. McAteer racing off, believing it was his goal, but it was the crucial poke past Connor by Reece Blackmore that makes it 1-1 at Sphinx Drive. It's on as even. Long ball to Harkin, lovely ball from the number 7. Can Harkin keep it in? Well, he might have done, but Jamie Coleman's taken out Ryan Harkin, and this is it. He's going. I think he's going off. I think Jamie Coleman could well be off there. It's a yellow card challenge. The referee's got to take into account that Harkin was on his own there. I think this could well be a second balking. He's having a word with the linesman. I can't see any of. I can't see a way out for Coleman here. But he's thinking long and hard about this. He's not going to go into a quick decision. He's taking him off, and yeah, I think it is. He's taking the book out. Jamie Coleman's going to be sent off here. That's the second time that Coleman has taken Harkin out. Both of them were 100% yellow card challenges, and there you see it. The red card brandished to Jamie Coleman, and Coventry United are down to 10 men. As Coleman heads for an early bath, Coventry United have got some thinking to do. They were set to make a change, and that change is now put off, I believe. Well, you see, Mackie's got his gear on. Mackie's ready to come on, but the substitution is going to be put back, I believe. United are going to have to bring on, either go for a formation change or bring on a more defensive player. The United coaching staff telling the referee want to make a change. He's going to allow that change now, and the substitution has not been changed. It is Courtney Cameron still coming off. It is Ben Mackie still coming on. So despite the sending of Jamie Coleman, United want this win. This is the last thing they needed. They were leading at half-time. They've been pegged back by Reece Blackmore's goal. Jamie Coleman's been sent off. This has been a disastrous second half for Coventry United. Moodin takes the ball away from McCalla. Now Williams, Kai Williams, shimmies his way through. Still going Williams. It's now called to Ben Mackie. Will he strike? He will! It's in! Instant impact! Ben Mackie! With virtually his first touch on the ball, has put it past Stuart Dutton. Fantastic call by Terry Anderson. Without substitution. And Coventry United have taken the lead only a minute after Jamie Coleman was sent off. They've only gone and turned it around. Here's some fans calling for that final whistle. Well, the clash of Coventry seems to be leaning towards the red side. In front of a bumper crowd at Sphinx Drive. The red and greens are victorious. Coventry United get the better of their neighbours. And it is the red side of Coventry that reigns supreme at Sphinx Drive today. The final score in the Midland League Premier Division, Coventry Sphinx 1, Coventry United 2. Pitch not in the best of conditions. As United give away the ball, and what a chance now for the Coastal Town striker, and an early goal, is it? Has it gone across the line? I don't believe it has. And the block made by Rich Morris, United still trying to get the ball away here. And eventually the Red and Greens get it away. Jordan Nadat beating the goalkeeper Rich Morris, but the United man on the line just about clearing the ball before it crossed. It's going to be Thomas Wheel to hook this one into the penalty box. Cox is heading it, it will fall to Jordan Nadat, and it's in. And Jordan Nadat opens the scoring at Sphinx Drive. And the Kozol number 9 scores the first goal of 2017 at Sphinx Drive, but it's not at the end of the pitch that United would have wanted. Coleman slides in, but the ball still bounces its way over to Mikael Beckley on the left-hand side. Cross is put in, and that's 2-0! And the crucial touch comes from Corey Carivers. Beckley's low cross, side-footed home by the number 7, and things get even worse for Coventry United at Sphinx Drive. United 0, Kozol 2. Nadat manages to work his way around. Coleman still going against Jordan Nadat and lays it on a plate for Mikael Beckley. Easy as you like. And the former Coventry United man shows the red and greens what they are missing. Jordan Nadat with some fantastic work, rounding Coleman, beating Prinzel, and just literally saying, go on Mikael, have yourself a goal. Thornton shrugs off Dainty. It's found Chris Cox now as he runs over the ball rather than taking it with him. Glasgow able to find Pierre Meadham on the right-hand side. What can the right back do here? Puts in the cross towards Williams, and Ben Mackey! Is it game on? Who knows? But Coventry United are on the scoreboard. It is Ben Mackey with the goal. Meadham's cross. Williams got a touch at it but could divert it towards goal, and Mackey with the easiest finish that he could hope for, smashing it into the roof of the net past Paul Hathaway, and it's 3-1. Now O'Grady forced away from the box, plays it down line to Kevin Thornton. Back to O'Grady, of course, is back in the team after missing Monday's defeat at home to Kozol. Trying to weave his way through, and he has done. He's beaten Pluciano, will try one, and palmed away by Brendan Bunn. Persistence nearly paying off for Josh O'Grady. Wonderful skill to trick his way through the Highgate defence. Lovely curling effort towards the far bottom corner, but Bunn plucks it away. Fantastic goalkeeping from the gate number 1. Penley gets to the ball and makes the clearance only as far as Jean Decory. Thornton, back to Decory. Lovely give and go football here. O'Grady, and O'Grady taken out. Free kick Coventry United just as Kevin Thornton looked ready to unleash a shot from the edge of the box. Referee calls a halt to play, and Orin Penley could be in trouble here. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Cox, and it's going to be the first goal! Chris Cox, beautiful low strike from the skipper. Well, he's not a regular free kick taker, but he may well be after that. Coventry United take an early lead at the Coppice, 25 minutes in, and the captain leads by example. Chris Cox with the opening goal for Coventry United. Highgate 0, Coventry 1. Keeps it in. Despite pressure from Cox, and the captain able to nick the ball away. And the referee calls for half-time. And well, on my watch, we've still got another 5 minutes. On my watch, we've got another 5 minutes. I'm really not sure what's happening here. The referee has called for half-time. The players are leaving the field. We've got another 5 minutes. Well, I've got to say, this is one of the strangest things I've seen, and the referee is now calling the players back. Well, I take my point back. He was having a decent game until that one. He's completely fluffed up there. But the referee called for time, and now Rich Morris is racing back to his goal. Well, I say racing, that's fast for Rich. But the managers, the coaching staff, the players, we're all heading for the dressing room, and we've got another 5 minutes.
You bloody idiot!
Balance. Lovely bit of skill there to take it around. Trevor Edwards puts in the cross. It's towards Ben Mackey. Oh, what a save! From point blank range, Brendan Bunn. It seemed as if Ben Mackey couldn't miss. He sat it towards goal, and the right-hander plucks it out of the air and puts it out for a corner. Sensational goalkeeping from Bunn. Udin will take care of that one. He's got Thornton to his right, plays it through for Kai Williams. He's got an option in the centre. Goalkeeper comes out. Kai Williams, can he get it? It's grabbed by the goalkeeper. Williams. It's going to be a corner. Well, what's the referee decided here? He's given a yellow card to Matt Cottrell. I think he's given a penalty. I think he's given a penalty here. Josh O'Grady's going to get the ball. He has. He's given a penalty kick. Cottrell grabbing the leg of Kai Williams as he came out, tried to gather the ball, failed to do so. Williams missed the opportunity as advantage was given, the advantage was then lost, and the penalty kick has been awarded, and it will be Kevin Thornton to step up against Matt Cottrell between the six for Long Eaton. Thornton will step up and will give Coventry United the lead. Ravens throw into the box looking for Graham. Easily dealt with by Valence, where his clearance only finds Raven once again. The best of clearances by Valence. Second cross put in. Graham's header glances across the goal. He'll be kept alive by Cole. Towards Grantham again. Headed up and it's in. 1-1. Andy Todd with a close range. Well, we could even call it a strike. He just sort of pinged it in. Grantham got a header on it. Wasn't the most powerful, and it fell to Andy Todd. And the crucial touch takes it beyond Rich Morris. A disappointing goal to concede for Coventry United. And it's Long Eaton 1, Coventry United 1. It's still alive for Long Eaton. Biliero. And a fantastic goal for Long Eaton. Danny Brain finds the far bottom corner. A ferocious strike from the left back. A strike worthy of winning any game. And he could well have won this one. Long Eaton have completed the turnaround. Long Eaton 2, Coventry United 1. And of all people, it's the left back, Danny Brain. Prinzel tries to clear, but it's only hit the leg of Graham. Todd now onto the left-hand side. Graham will try and get there, and he will get there in front of Moonim. Todd's there with him. Here's Andy Todd. He'll strike one and hits the crossbar. So close to a third goal there. Certainly would have put the final nail in the red and green coffin. Cox ducking in case I wanted to play a long ball. He didn't. And lovely bit of skill on corner. Cameron to take it around Cole. It's Cameron towards the net. Can he strike? Yes, he will! Oh, how about that? Simply incredible! Courtney Cameron. The setup was exquisite. The strike was magnificent. A complete goal for Coventry United. Courtney Cameron, take a bow. For Long Eaton as the Blues try and get themselves level once again. Cole's free kick. Graham gets a header on it. And it's Andy Todd! Oh, fantastic! What a response! Andy Todd with a goal of the highest order. He nearly burst the net with that one. There must be a sonar device in that ball. It found the top corner. Absolutely incredible. Pinpoint accuracy from Long Eaton, and that lead did not last long. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 1. If you're going to concede goals, you may as well concede one like that. As the Syrian refugees invited to today's game, I'm going to keep the party going here at Sphinx Drive during the break. Long throw by Eisen towards Cox, gets his head in it, and it went out for the Kai Williams! The substitute strikes for the red and greens. Coventry United take the lead once again. Cox nodded it on, and it fell perfectly And the striker from the bench makes the ultimate impact for Coventry United. And Josh O'Grady to whip this one in from the right-hand side of the penalty area. A real chance, several bodies in the area for Coventry United. It nearly fell to Williams. And it's now with Eisen, turns, shoots, blocked. Eisen keeps it alive though. Eisen brings it down. Williams! Double trouble for Kai Williams. Long Eaton caught with their pants between their legs. And Kai Williams ensures the 3 points stay at Sphinx Drive. With a second for himself and a third for United. Coventry United 3, Long Eaton United 1. And Kai Williams is the saviour for the Red and Greens. Talk about a perfect substitution. Struck towards goal, and Marriott, what a save! Rich Morris, outstanding reflexes, keeping United level, pegging with Hina. Pass by Rawson, intercepted. Thornton, time for O'Grady to show a goal perhaps. It's deflected, and towards the far post. Williams has it crossed the line. No, it hasn't. Valance, who finds Kevin Thornton. Thornton's striding forward now. It's Thornton, puts it into the area for Kai Williams. Can he turn? He tried. It's O'Grady, and he tries to stab it into the area. Williams gets on it, forced down from behind. Penalty kick! No way. Penalty kick, Coventry United. And Kevin Thornton,
Follow it up!
who has been very successful with spot kicks this season, looks to add another to his already impressive collection. He scored one at Long Eaton 2 weeks ago. What will be the result this time? Same result. Kevin Thornton scores and gives Coventry United the lead. Well, Hina have been pushing United all the way at the start of this second half, but it's the Red and Greens who have the advantage at Sphinx Drive. Naylor. Holton intercepts, it's towards Josh O'Grady, this to seal it for Coventry United. O'Grady, and it's just about saved, is it? No, it isn't! Coventry United seal the victory. Kai Williams will claim it. Well, Kai Williams is ready for the counter. It's swung in, and Ralston, it's still alive here, nail it in! Hope for Hina.
Go on!
Yes! Westfield stride down the left-hand side, not Tuesday for the FA Cup heroes who have won a goal now. Well, a chance now for Miller! Ben Miller equalises. Westfield's 1, Coventry United 1. Miller in acres of space in the area, the whole goal to aim at. And he made no mistake. Coventry United pegged back at Allpay Park. 1-1. Reeve, will he hit one? He'll try, charge down, handball clings where the fans, referee doesn't want to know. Chris Cross has gone down holding his ribs. Certainly hit him in the chest. Cross put in, and it's surely got to be, now it is! As Chris Cox lies on the floor in agony, Westfield have ignored United's pleas to put the ball out of play. And it's Craig Jones with goal 23 in all competitions this season, stabbing it into the roof of the net. Westfield's 2, Coventry United 1. Westfield's now a goal and a man to the good. Cross put in. And what a chance now for Gahaki. Can he get his shot away? It's in! Westfield sealed the deal.
Westfield's third goal scored by Aidan Thomas.
And Aidan Thomas scores as the captain, Phil Glover, cleans his boot in celebration. Grant, will he try one? He may have done. It's back in, and it's a fourth. Craig Jones, his second of the game.
Westfield's fourth goal scored by Craig Jones.
Well, from 1-0 up, Coventry United have been the victims of an absolute mauling in the second half. The Westfields have a real chance to really stick the knife in with a fifth goal at Old Pay Park. Towards the far post, and it's gone all the way. Oh! They're just taking liberties now. Chris Ham, an insatiable goal. You've got to stand back and watch that. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful free kick from the left-hand side. Morris tried to get a hand on it, but it went over the goalkeeper, looped into the top corner. Oh, that was just beautiful. I know I might be a Coventry United commentator, but boy, oh boy, what a goal. Westfield's 5, Coventry United 1. Can it get any worse for Coventry United? Don't speak too soon. When I hear coming up, Westfields again. Ham. Grant's here on the right, finds Serdic Grant. Overlapping run by Cordell, but still Grant. Could it be 6? They've already got the old 5. A 6 would really stick the knife in. It's put in, and it's in! What on earth has happened to Coventry? Coventry United, it's an absolute disaster! And Richard Greaves, the top scorer, joins in the fun. An absolute calamity for the Red and Greens. What has happened to Coventry United? Westfields are absolutely dominating the Red and Greens. It's hard to think this team was 1-0 up. Kevin Thornton strides forward for Coventry United. Long ball towards the right-hand side. Will it find Josh O'Grady? Yes, it can. Brilliant control there by the United man. Cuts in. Will he strike one? Yes, he will. Oh! I didn't cross the line. No, it didn't. It struck the crossbar. It didn't cross the line. But United will try and keep the attack alive now with Courtney Cameron. Dodges the challenge from Williams. Foul given. Ayton tried to let the ball bounce. He was dispossessed by Vance, but forces Vance to the ground and tricks his way past Jamie Coleman. Danger now for Coventry United. Ayton plays in Jerry Butlin for 1-0, and it's nestled into the bottom corner. Walsall Wood take the lead at Oak Park, and it's Joey Butlin, the captain, with a neat finish, beating Rich Morris. But it's only Ison and Williams with a few options on the edge of the area. It's found Williams, tries to put the cross in, blocked again by Baines. Thornton, cross put in, Lewis Ison! Equalising goal for Coventry United. Well, we were asking who was going to step up in the absence of Chris Cox, United's main heading threat. Well, there's your answer. Lewis Ison with his first Coventry United goal. Calm, well taken header. It's Walsall Wood 1, Coventry United 1. Cameron is going all alone. Oh, he's at the cross. He's at the post. He's still alone over United. Cameron over the crossbar. He's appealing for a penalty. How close can you get? Several options forward for Thornton. Chips onto the right-hand side where Josh O'Grady is waiting. Just about able to control. Moody making the overlapping run for Coventry United. It's still with O'Grady as he makes his way towards the penalty area. O'Grady tries one on his own, and it's fumbled by the goalkeeper. Can Thornton put it into an empty net? Yes, he can! An absolute howler for Laurie Pearson. It should have been a simple save for the Shepshed stopper. But he fumbled it. And at the second bite of the cherry, Kevin Thornton is the man to give Coventry United the lead just 5 minutes in. It's hooked into the area, just trying to get this one out of danger. They do. Well, Betts puts it back into danger, and a ferocious strike. Well, how about that for a centre-back? And in fact, no, the goal has been disallowed. The goal has been disallowed. It will not count. Well, you've got to say that is a terrible shame for Shepshed. An incredible strike from the captain, Jake Betts, but the referee's seen something there that he didn't like. I assume it was a push in the back of the United defender. Courtney Cameron strides forward, clip from behind, referee says no foul. United trying to forcefully win the ball back, and they have done. It struck towards the net, it's in, and Coventry United lead. The captain setting the example, Chris Cox, with a long-range strike squeezing under the Stourport goalkeeper, Callum Grant. O'Grady punts it forward. Chris Cox brings it down. It's Chris Cox for number 2. Brilliant! Chris Cox at the double for Coventry United. Ison's ball towards the near post, headed away, brought down by Josh O'Grady. He may fancy one himself here. And it's, oh, has it gone in? It has! Oh, brilliant! Over the goalkeeper, under the crossbar. Well, Josh O'Grady is no stranger to scoring spectacular goals, and there is another one. It's cooked into the area. Oh, it's just gone wide, and that's a penalty. Coventry United have got a penalty. Muzzy and Duna brought down. And, well, Chris Cox had the opportunity to make it free a few seconds ago. He's got another one now. Well, Chris Cox has missed his last 2 penalties, and he's missed this one. It's well saved, but it's put in. The rebound put home. Coventry United have made it 4. Courtney Cameron puts in the rebound, but for the 3rd time in succession, it's a missed penalty for Chris Cox. You've got to feel for him. You felt it was his moment. And Duna moved him. Nice ball into the centre circle for Gift Musa. Tries to put it through the gap in the defence. He's done so beautifully. Reece Snape 1-on-1, and it's going to be a goal for Reece Snape. What a moment for the teenage striker. His first senior goal for Coventry United.
Well, of course, the second half seemed a little bit easier for yourselves in terms of pushing forward. Just seemed to take the foot off the pedal of a big game coming up on Saturday against Coventry Spinks. Defensively, though, it seemed a very potent performance from United. Swifts didn't look that dangerous coming forward. Was it an easy game for you, or is there no such thing as an easy game?
Nah, it's a bit cliched to say there's not an easy game, but I think you probably just look out at the table and you realise that obviously teams pick up points, you know, some of the top sides dropping points at the weekend, so you've just got to stay switched on, and you've got to show them respect as well. They came out second half and had a bit of a go at us, and we just had to make sure we switched on, keep a clean sheet, and obviously, you know, pick the 3 points up, so we're all happy with that.
Firstly, the visitors today, in goal, Scott Dutton.
Live coverage of Coventry United versus Coventry Spinks right here on Coventry United match day. It's the match that everyone has been talking about. Spinks are visitors at their own ground today, and after losing by 2 goals to 1 on Boxing Day against the Red and Greens, they will be hoping to get some retribution against their city rivals. It's Glasgow towards the far post, it's towards Ison, headed away and volleyed clear by Keynes, only as far as Pierre Mudim. Now Tommy Glasgow on the edge of the area, beats Blackmore, finds Cameron in a little bit of space on the left hand side. Blackmore is beaten there and United in! It's in! United have done it! United have surely won it! Who else but Chris Cox? Fantastic for Coventry United! Cameron's delivery looked like it was going towards the head of Ison. It went over him. It fell to Chris Cox at the far post. And it nearly burst the net as it flew into the top corner. Well, with 5 minutes to go, Coventry United have surely taken the plaudits, and for celebrating with the fans, the referee has booked Chris Cox. Putting a small dampener on the celebrations, but I'm sure that Cox will not care one iota. The Red and Greens lead by 1 goal to 0 in the closing stages. Still, commiserations, you must be absolutely gutted to lose so late on today.
Yeah, I thought it was not a fair result. I thought 0 was probably a better result there. The draw, there wasn't much quality in the game really. It was a scrappy game all over, to be fair. Two sides evenly matched it. Obviously the goal at the end disappoints us. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth.
Very firstly, congratulations on a hard-earned win. You must be absolutely thrilled with the result.
Happy with the result, yeah. Not a good game, no. But results all that matters to us, so we'll take it.
Ashmore puts it in, an early opportunity for Alchurch to try and divert it into goal. It's up the line by Pierre Mudim, it's still alive, it's in! And Alchurch have got the advantage early on! Mackenzie nodded over to Deard. Surely this could be a second goal to kill off the game, and a rather wayward effort from Connor Deard. Well, he couldn't exactly miss with the strike he had in the second minute. But that one, well, let's just say with striking like that, they're not going to find a second goal. It's going to be Shearer. Oh, it's in the crossbar and hooked away by Ben Valance. Cracking effort. Well, I say cracking, it nearly cracked the crossbar. Powerful strike, bouncing on the line, but not over it, crucially. And the offside flag is raised. Mudim, O'Grady wants it on the right-hand side. Mudim's ball towards Chris Cox, and Cox has got on the end of it. It's Chris Cox! Has it got in? Yes, it has. It's got in on the crossbar. Coventry United lead. It's that man again, Chris Cox. Shearer strides through, and this could be an opportunity, and it's nestled into the bottom corner. Great run through the heart of the defence from Shearer. He came agonisingly close to opening the scoring for Cowser in the first half. Well, now he's got his goal. Short corner taken. Muzianduna dispossessed easily. Poor corner routine. And now Cisse will run onto the loose ball. A real chance for Cowser to make Coventry United pay for that poor corner, and they have! The substitute strikes for Sporting. Youssifou Cisse on the counter-attack. A dreadful corner routine comes back to haunt Coventry United. Well, it's time to name our Coventry United match day man of the match. And I've got to say, it really is a difficult one. No one's really stood out. They've all been consistent. But one man who has shone, and wait a minute, Rob Prinzel! It's over the goalkeeper, it's in! Coventry United have grabbed the late equaliser! Where did that come from? Goalkeeper Rich Morris bounces over the fence, Rob Prinzel nods it over, Tom Turner. And in a flash, Coventry United are back in it, 2-2. It is Thornton, and a fantastic save from John Bateman to his right-hand side. One glove to it, and he curls it around the post. Magnificent stop from Bateman, and he keeps the scores at 0-0. Webb's cross tries to find Turton. Cleared at the near post by Iceman, but back into danger. It's Keynes, and it's 1-0 to AFC Wolverine as he squeezes it past Joe Connor at the near post. It's been a fantastic game for that man, Joel Keynes. Released in the area, all the time in the world to get a strike away, and he just squeezes it past the substitute goalkeeper Joe Connor. A formation change and nothing for Coventry United. What they need now to change their fortunes just hasn't worked for them in this game. The ball bounces over to Chris Cox. Oh, just hits over. Fantastic save once again from Bateman. It was dipping, it was going to go under the crossbar. But the glove of Bateman once again denies the red and greens. And Wolverine just keeping the ball in the corner. Brown. Brady tries to get there in front of Ison. He has to. Kyle Brady. Great parry from Connor. Takes it over the crossbar. I'll give it to Mason Hunt. He's certainly got some more exercise over the past couple of minutes. He's been racing up and down, taking corners from different directions. And this one is put away! St Andrews take an early lead. Great corner, glancing header from Hollis. Can he get the cross in? Finds his cross, Cox to the far post! Equaliser for Coventry United! And who else would it be in the air other than Chris Cox? His final match before a 3-game suspension will keep him out until the final day of the campaign. Tapped on by the shoulder of Pierre Moudin. He's got O'Grady in front. Cox wants it in the area. Long ball towards Chris Cox, over the head of Cox. But it'll come to Jimmy Holton on the edge of the area. Holton strike! Oh, what a turnaround! What a turnaround! 2 goals in a minute! And Jimmy Holton, with a strike low and hard from the edge of the penalty area, finds the net. To strike this one towards Joe Connor's net. It's a good one, and it's squeezed through. Well, you have to put the blame solely at Joe Connor's door there. Should have been an easy gather. But it slips past Connor. Saying nothing away from Putman, it was a good delivery. But it shouldn't have caused Connor an issue. It should have been a simple save. Putman. Easy gather. Well, it should have been. It's in! Rob Morgan puts it into an empty net. Another clanger from Joe Connor. What on earth is happening here? Once again, it's a Putman free kick causing the damage. It should have been an easy catch to his right-hand side. But Connor fumbled it and went straight into the path of Rob Morgan. Putman puts it in, head towards goal, and once again a good save by Connor, but he couldn't stop the follow-up attempt. Well, what a way to introduce yourself. Mitch Fairhurst from the bench. First shot well saved by Connor. The second one was basically put into an empty net. And this game may well be beyond the reach of Coventry United now. O'Grady, it's Nduna on the edge of the area. Muzzy Nduna, and there it is, nestled into the goal. And Coventry United heap yet more misery on the Premier Division's bottom side. It's been a pretty torrid 24 hours for fans of Sporting Coventry, with the Sky Blues of Coventry City going down yesterday. But Nduna and Coventry United doing their best to put big, wide Colgate smiles back on the faces of Coventrians everywhere. Down line for Vance. Again, plenty of time and space for the left back to utilise. Once here's a poor delivery. That's pushed the arm of Stevens, and that's a penalty. Well, Tividale were pleading with the referee. There's no doubt about it. It rolled up onto the arm of Craig Stevens, and Tommy Glasgow marches towards the penalty spot to put this game beyond all doubt. It's Glasgow versus Criskinians. 2-0 Coventry United. Powerful strike towards Glasgow's left into the bottom corner. Penalties don't get better than that. Tividale 0, Coventry United 2. For the last 2 years, Coventry United have called Spinks Drive their home. After leaving their first venue, the Cage, the Red and Greens came here to the ground of their city rivals, Coventry Spinks. Spinks Drive has produced some remarkable moments and some very special memories. But today we say farewell to an old friend ahead of the big move to the Butts Park Arena next season. Can Coventry United give Spinks Drive a fitting goodbye, or will relegation threatened Loughborough students gain a crucial 3 points in their bid for survival? Jimmy Coleman able to make the interception, flicked on by Josh O'Grady. Jimmy Holton back heel to Tommy Glasgow. He's got Hammond on the right hand side. Lovely give and go football here from Coventry United. Hammond into the area for Josh O'Grady, and a brilliant save by Conor O'Keefe. Got his leg to it and puts it out for a corner kick. Head forward. Bridges onto the left hand side with Poxon again. Poxon's cross high towards goal over the crossbar. Not a bad effort at all there by Matt Crooks, but he couldn't keep it down. First opportunity of the game for the Scholars. Shot towards goal. Oh, just wide, inches wide. Ben Ward Cochrane. It's taking a deflection on the way through. Cameron's free kick towards Rob Prinzel. Prinzel's brought it down. Rob Prinzel, and Keith scrambles across the goal to smother that one. Best chance I've had in a while as the clock ticks towards the final whistle. To whip it in from the right-hand side, it's towards Jamie Coleman. Coleman's header! And it's just over the crossbar. Was that the moment? Coleman couldn't quite keep his header down. And it remains at 0-0 with 5 minutes to go. And the full-time whistle brings to an end the red and green era at Spinks Drive. Not quite the ending that Coventry United would have wanted to give their home of the past 24 months. We'll be back here next season as the opposing team for the derby against Coventry Spinks. So it's not goodbye, it's just see you later to Spinks Drive. And of course, thanks for the memories to this great little ground. Final score here at Spinks Drive for the final time is Coventry United 0, Loughborough Students 0. Dick Turton shields the ball well from Valence. Now Greg. Greg's delivery, Ellis flicked on, Brady's at the crossbar. How's he missed? How has he missed? 5 yards out, and he stabbed it onto the crossbar, but incredible flick on by Matt Ellis to make the chance possible for Brady. Throw and taken, going forward once again. Hunt got his head to it. Francis Spanno chases it and will keep it in. Cross finds Josh O'Grady, tries to trick his way through. Rob Prinzel, and it's in. Coventry United take the lead. It wasn't pretty, but Rob Prinzel's strike has found the net. Edgemore, and it's gone through to Brady, one-on-one with Morris. Brady onto the crossbar, surely now for Turton, and it's in. Quick response from AFC Wolfrunians. Brady couldn't get the job done, but Nick Turton could.
4 minutes by number 9, Nicky Turton.
And booted away by the Wolves number 1. Brady, collision between Brady and Coleman, back to Turton, one-on-one! It's 2-1, and Nick Turton at the double. Smashes it past Rich Morris. Fast and furious start for the Wolves after the break.
Number 9, Nicky Turton.
Dimitri Brown lets it bounce. Chest control. Tries to put it through for Kyle Brady. Brady nods it on. Dimitri Brown in the area. This to seal it. Great save. The follow-up's into the roof of the net. Is that the goal that seals safety? Kyle Brady with the goal. And once again, Wolfrunians on hand to pounce on a rebound. Prinzel tries to put it down the right-hand side. Easy tackle made by Keynes. And now Kyle Brady. He won't reach it, and Jamie Coleman will play us back into the area with Mason Aldridge. He's got to deal with this one quickly as Dimitri Brown comes in. Dimitri Brown! Suicidal from Mason Aldridge. And once again, Wolfrunians are there to pick up the pieces. Dimitri Brown joins in the act.
Fourth goal for Wolfrunians, scored after 88 minutes by number 14, Dimitri Brown.
Yet more misery heaped on Coventry United. They've been battered in the second half. Wolfrunians with a highly convincing victory. We said earlier that goal difference is now the only way that Shawbury can beat Wolfrunians in the table. Well, goal difference is now seriously stacked in Wolfrunians' favour. Nine months of football, 50 matches, 4,530 minutes of action, 140 goals, and we've still got one game to go. What a season it's been. We've seen League One opposition at Spinks Drive, history made in the FA Cup, record winless runs, an injury crisis or two. Dramatic wins, shocking defeats, 0-0 draws, 5-0 wins, Derby Day victories, and everything in between. But today, we bring the curtain down on another hectic campaign as Coventry United seek to take 3 points for the road against Boldmere St Michael's. Towards the far post, not on goal and off the line by Ryan McQuanjay. That's a goal, it's gone over the line. It's gone over the line, and Boldmere St Michael's have taken the lead. I didn't see who nodded it towards goal. I believe that may have been, was it Matt Jackson? I think it may have been Matt Jackson. In fact, no, it's Joe Ling who's got the header on goal. Joe Ling with a header at the far post. It beat Jack Tregartha between the sticks. Strides forward now. Boldmere St Michael's under the opportunity. Out wide to Jack Skinner. A good ball in here, could make it 2-0. And straight towards goal in! The worst possible start for Coventry United! An incredible finish! And Boldmere St Michael's with an incredible start. And it's Joe Ling again. Plays underway once again. Craven clears down the right-hand side, looking for Skinner. It'll be picked up by Ling. Now it's into Skinner. Crossing opportunity. Skinner, and it was very nearly an own goal by Ison. And it's still a third goal. Ison's block fell straight into the path of Skinner, who found the net at the near post, and that's got to be game, set, and match 4. We've even reached the half-time whistle. Right, I'm not using the audio for this, so use it as you want. I haven't had anything since breakfast. No. On 2 meals a day now. Go on. Yes! 3-2.
4-3. We're gonna win for free. We're gonna win for free.
He hasn't had the best of games, but when he's come on as a sub, he's looked decent. That's it. Hat trick. Hat trick.
Two off on then, come see.
Bring it down, Kai's there. Oh. Five minutes. Just less than 5. So this is how the Midland Football League Premier Division ended. A comfortable season for Coventry United. While title ambitions were just out of reach, the Red and Greens had introduced themselves to the league in impressive style ahead of the club's move to the Butts Park Arena. It was Alvechurch who sealed promotion, 6 points ahead of Coleshill Town, with Sporting Castle behind in 3rd place. And dropping out of the Premier Division, Brockton, Tividale and Walsall Wood.